Good morning everyone, I'm Doc Alvin Francisco. Welcome back to my channel. So today sasama ko kayo sa procedure namin. It's called renal angiogram. So if you're a radiologist, there are two types actually. You can be a diagnostic radiologist or an interventional. So what's IR? Ano ba interventional radiology? Sa IR, we use imaging guidance to perform minimally invasive procedures. We use CT scan, ultrasound, fluoroscopy to perform certain procedures such as biopsies, thoracentesis or paracentesis, pericardiocentesis, TACE or transarterial chemoembolization, and several types of embolization. Yung patient namin, nag-develop siya ng hematoma sa left kidney niya. So first, we're gonna use a contrast media to visualize kung kamusta yung anatomy ng vessels ng patient. And then after identifying kung saan nanggagaling bleed, siya kami magde-deploy ng pang-embolize. So IR procedures are generally cost-effective, lesser risk, lesser time consumed during the procedure. Yung patients nakakauwi agad sila for maybe 3 to 4 days, lesser complications, and of course, less painful for the patient. So another benefit of selectively embolizing yung vessel compared to surgical or nephrectomy is at least mape-preserve namin yung renal function ng patient. Kasi ang mawawala lang ng blood supply is yung may part na may problem. Especially dito sa patient na to kasi tumataas yung creatinine niya. So we're trying to preserve the renal function. Kasi we're selectively identifying kung saan nanggagaling yung pathology. And then selectively din yung or targeted din yung gagawin naming intervention compared to surgical nephrectomy. So, review ng anatomy. So, ito yung access na gagawin namin. So, may nakaschedule today na renal angiogram. Samahan niyo ako, tingnan natin kung paano siya ginagawa. Pero before that, review muna natin ang anatomy. This is your abdominal aorta. The first branch is your celiac trunk. The second branch is your SMA. And then the third branch is your IMA. And then it will bifurcate into bilateral common iliac arteries. The bilateral common iliac arteries will bifurcate further into internal and external iliac arteries. So your external iliac artery distally will become your femoral artery. One of the lateral branches of the abdominal aorta is your main renal arteries, just below the SMA. Now, it depends kung nasan yung vascular pathology na hinahanap. Kung nasa right, punta tayong right main renal. Kung nasa left, pupunta tayong left main renal. So after puncturing the patient into his right inguinal area, we will locate the femoral artery. We will insert catheter here, inject some dye, and then we will proceed upwards until we reach the common iliac, the distal abdominal aorta, and the area where your renal arteries are located. We will inject contrast to visualize kung nasan yung mismong vascular pathology. So that's it. I hope you like this video. Joke lang. Tara! So this patient was referred to us, a 30-year-old male who came in originally due to elevated creatinine. The patient underwent renal biopsy to rule out RPGN. But then, unfortunately, after no renal biopsy, nag-develop ng hematoma. The patient was then referred to us for serial ultrasound monitoring ng hematoma kung lumalaki. Pero eventually, nagpo-progress siya. Sa CT scan, nakita na mayroon siyang possible aneurysm. So right now, mag-undergo yung patient ng renal angiogram to specify kung saan yung site ng aneurysm and to possibly embolize na rin. So basically, renal angiogram, nire-request to na clinician if nagsususpect sila, yun nga, kung may mga problems sa mga blood vessels such as stenosis, aneurysm, malformation. The process involves injection of dye. The radiologist will then use serial X-ray imaging to watch as the dye goes through the vessels. So this one is the angiographic catheter. Guide wires are used for introduction, stabilization, and positioning of the angiographic catheter. So ito yung unang attempt namin na mag-inject ng contrast kasi gusto muna namin ma-assess kung saan talaga yung location ng arterial problem. So makikita nyo dito yung abdominal aorta, yung maitim dyan. Tapos nag-branch out siya sa left niya, yan yung left main renal artery. Tapos mapapansin nyo dito sa baba ng kidney, nandyan yung pathology. Merong nagpupul na contrast dyan. Ito. So yung parang pabilog na structure na nakikita nyo dyan, yan yung pambara o coil na ginamit namin para matigil yung pagdurugo ng pasyente. So far, naging uneventful naman yung procedure. Nahanap natin yung bleeders kung saan sila nanggagaling. Tapos nakapag-deploy tayo ng 2 coil. So, wala naman tayo na-encounter na immediate na complication. So for now, mamonitor natin yung pasyente, specifically yung hemoglobin niya kung tumataas na. Kasi ibig sabihin nun, nababawasan o wala na siyang pagdurugo. I-check din natin yung puncture site kung kamusta, kung nagkakaroon ba ng pagpapasa. Saka syempre, yung general well-being ng pasyente, kung kamusta siya, kung kamusta yung ihi niya, meron pa bang dugo, may mga kirot ba siyang nararamdaman. So, yun lang. Sana nag-enjoy kayo sa video na to. Sana marami kayong natutunan. Sa mga susunod na episodes, marami pa kaming gagawin na IR procedures. Kaya abangan na.